strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chuck Shipman gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And they start him out away with a called strike. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Alan Wayne digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Alan Wayne.
And this is low, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is 2-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Oh, what a play! To first, in time.
Oh, love it.
Back here for Southern League Baseball on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Avi Ferks steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Crowder in foul ground, and a rather easy first out. Fernando Chavis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Fernando Chavis.
And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Derek Lawrence will stand in. He flew out his last time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. Reined in. The second for one. On the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Matt McDougal.
Matt McDougal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Two and one.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Hit to short. Flips it underhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Joaquin Manzanillo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Manzanillo.
Jeremy Pitts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, and he is in there. Sean Albrecht steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Inside corner. A ball and a strike. On the ground to the left side. To his left first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, David Molina, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
David Molina.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ball 1. One and one. Here it is. Grounded to short. Lawrence scoops it up onto first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. John Pitts ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And that's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. In to score the runner from second. Ready for another chance. David Kida. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
David Kida.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
John Crowder gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
second baseman
Chuck Shipman stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
now batting, the shortstop.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Alan Wayne is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Rafael Mercado will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball. Popped high in the air. Ferks is calling for it. And that retires the side. Vince Law will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Vince Law.
Henry Heath will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
The designated hitter, Henry Heath.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They need to guard against that.
Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second
Miguel
baseman.
Calero steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Jose Melendez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Into the box now, John Clark. He's 1-for-4 for the game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jeremy Pitts steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, on his way to second now. And a rude welcome for him entering the ballgame here. It's a leadoff double. Sean Albrecht stands in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many good pitches he's going to see right here. He's been too much of a factor in this game. I wouldn't pitch to him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat.
Grounded back up the middle. Lawrence takes it in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Now batting, David Molina. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Center fielder, John Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. John Pitts is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. On the ground to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Elvis Ruiz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Melendez. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, John Crowder. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Julio Guzman is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 65.
Miguel Acosta steps in. Got a base hit in his last at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth. At the plate, Avi Fergs. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whiffing left and right.
In there, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Fernando Chavis stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. swing and a looper to left. Kita over to his right. 2 gone. Derek Lawrence stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Pitts is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched